Changes could be coming to D.C.
We're talking slower emergency response times, longer waits for the bus, and critical road repairs, all put off.
Yeah, everything is on the table because of how members of Congress plan to balance the budget. They have to reach an agreement this Friday on a new spending plan, or there's another problem. The government shuts down.
The House could vote tomorrow on a new way to fund the government through September, but it puts D.C.'s budget on the chopping block.
We'll talk more about how that could impact our hometown in just a moment, but first, our Leslie Moreno explains how we got here.
Over the weekend, House Republicans introduced a proposed federal spending bill to prevent a government shutdown. It comes as D.C. faces a $1 billion budget deficit over the next 3 years, due in part to President Trump's restructuring of the federal workforce.
Potentially devastating and really highly unusual situation that we face.
Today, Mayor Muriel Bowser and D.C. council members went door to door at the Capitol to let members of Congress know what's at stake for D.C.
Public safety, public education, and economic growth.
If passed, it means the district will be seen as a federal agency, which hasn't been the case in over 20 years. D.C. leaders will revert to their 2024 spending plan, just like other federal agencies, which is roughly $1 billion less than 2025's approved budget for the city. Yassim Sain, the executive director of the D.C. Policy Center, predicts the cuts will be painful for thousands of families in D.C.
Will the city have to go through the extremely difficult exercise and balance the budget? If that needs to happen, it will happen. But it will come at a great human cost, and I think that's the part that's worrisome.
It would also result in layoffs and cuts in services many people rely on every day. Sain says it's unfair to D.C.
It's not going to save the federal government any money.
On Monday, D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton introduced an amendment to allow D.C. to spend its 2025 budget. Sain says it's unclear whether that will be approved.
I really hope so. I think this message, this is an urban area. We deal with a lot of things. And I think that message is really important, that this has nothing to do with the federal government savings.
Congress has until Friday to pass a bill or it faces a government shutdown. And D.C. faces crippling cuts. On Capitol Hill, Leslie Moreno, WUSA 9.